make sure that the customer comes back in 30 days for the pedicure or for a massage or whatever. So it automates the entire process of making sure consumers are managed by each of the salons and spas very effectively. So it's very business friendly. It ensures that if somebody went to a certain spa, when they open the app, the first thing it will show is the next massage appointment available at that spa right now, kind of stuff. So, because the assumption is it's not just trying to be nice to the business, the assumption is the likelihood is very high. The customer is about to book yet again a massage at the place or yet again a hair at a particular place. So it keeps in track what the customer is doing and then drives the behavior based on that. Okay. So that's a brand new thing. It adds to the overall. In order to do something like Take 5, which was always the plan, required to reach a certain stage, to have certain customers using our certain appointments. We're in a position where you stand on the street in Mumbai or Hyderabad or some of the places, will have a decent. Yeah. Oh, the other thing is it's one of the other things first time we are releasing, which is unique to our industry. There's a conclusion of a benchmark analysis we have done, which is available, which says benchmark analysis is things like very interesting data, which is since Zenoti is used by so many people, all the data is in our servers, so we can run a report which says what is the averages in India, how are the numbers for consumers in India, etc. So what we have is some interesting findings like, women typically spend more than men on salon services, which is fairly normal. People in the industry know that. But what people don't know is that our data shows that in the top 10% of spenders, men spend as much as women. And in fact, in some categories, in the very luxury category, men outspend women, on the very top tier. Right? So it's like people think it's only women spend on pedicures, manicures, self-grooming, etc. So some of the data we released recently as part of our benchmark analysis, and this is based on real data. It's not us trying to second guess what the market is doing and all that. And similarly, what we find is that when you take median points for the industry and say what is the average invoice size or ticket size for a customer, for a salon when they deal with customers, or what is the average sales that they do every month, the median is almost half of what the top performers are. Right? The top 10 percentile delivers performance which is twice of what the median delivers. So which means that those people who are doing well are doing an amazingly good job in the industry. So we have given some of these conclusions in your analysis of the benchmarks here. So it's an industry first for us to report on this, and going into next year, you're going to see us deliver a very comprehensive, detailed capability around benchmarking for this industry. So it's meant to help the industry because they can compare, each salon can say, how am I doing against this, and help to go towards it. So that's what I had. So I think these are the three major things, for Take 5 being the biggest thing in terms of a consumer aspect of it. And it's a Take 5 global thing. It's being launched in India, but it will effectively immediately be rolled out to other parts of the world. The team that drives Take 5 is primarily based in the US. So it will be launched in the US as well, because we do have significant set of customers in the US as well. And but we started its first launch is in Hyderabad and Mumbai, and within the next few months it will go to all the major metros. Great. So I guess we can take any questions or anything after this, or that's what I do.
Could you say something about very basic thing about this? The advantages in this particular app or software you made?
The advantages of such an app is primarily very simple. It's about making the consumer's experience effortless. Like, what does Expedia do? What does Big Basket do? What does Book My Show do? They're just making your life easy. You have to call this hotel, call the event place, get an appointment, do all this work. It takes 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and the consumer gets hassled. So the consumer is instantaneous experience, right? Second is, it should help the industry also, because we're able to deliver appointments to spas. Let's say I have half an hour free. I'm in between meetings in Mumbai. It would be great to know that there's a foot massage I can get right next to me. I'm willing to pay. But today, even finding out whether there is a 30-minute quick thing that I can go do somewhere is not available for me. So such solutions should help even the businesses to grow by driving more customers to the business and making the experience for consumers to be more effortless.
how should your data bags that is? Because most of the salons you prefer maybe somewhere around it.
Yes. So enough coverage across India and all the
More
major.
of branded kind of people, or you have the
No, we have a lot of the single outlets and people who run boutique individual businesses as well as part of Zenoti. So, and we make it very easy for them all to onboard also. The process to come on board to the Take5 platform is very straightforward for them as well. But they get the benefit of both Take5 and a software to help manage their business.
why salon and spa and you have something more pipeline?
No, right now we are more focused on wellness as a salon, spa in this industry. I mean, things like gyms and all, you go buy a membership, don't do an appointment stuff. Very different. You select a trainer and then you set up a schedule with the trainer for the next 1 month. So there, these are less meaningful than they are in the salon spa. Yeah.
Why take 5? What's the thing behind it?
There's actually a song called Take5. Take5 means essentially in the US or the Western world, Take5 really means let's take 5. Like we're having a meeting and we're tired, you say let's take 5, let's go, which means let's take a break and stuff. So it's meant to mean take a break. So that's why I think.
Sir, since my reference,
Yeah, go ahead.
So are you going to levy a convenience charge to the customer if he makes an appointment for the cab? Is there going to be convenience charge?
Maybe down the road, but no, right now we don't plan any convenience charges.
And how many app downloads like are you targeting?
I mean, of course, we'll have to wait and see how it unfolds as a whole marketing plan and all that. I'm sure we'll update you as we progress in terms of the results we achieve. But you know, we are a committed player which brings a lot of competency in understanding this industry and technology.
just a little bit, if you could, I have two questions. One is, since you have experience in the States as well as here, your take on the spa industry, how the penetration in India right now,
Yeah.
comparatively to maybe the States or any other.
Okay. The question was about the penetration of spas in India versus in other countries like the US, etc. I think in India the spa penetration is accelerating fairly well. Actually, I used to run a spa business a long time ago because I invested in it, not because I wanted to. And compared to then, even 10 years ago to now, I think you have very good brands which are emerging and going very fast. Like there's Four Fountains Spa, there's O2 Spas. These have become big networks. People don't realize there are 50 spas and more. And they're on their way towards being like a Naturals. Naturals has 500 salons. So everybody does hair in India. But I think the population which can afford a massage is also rapidly expanding. And branches, you're going to see that grow a lot. In the US, of course, the numbers are crazy. The largest spa chain in the US has more than 1,000 spas. One brand, 1,000 spas. And there are a lot of customers. And you have some customers at our conference who are presenting who have like 150 spas, 200 spas in the US. And they're here today who are our customers making such presentations.
Do you have figures for India in terms of market size?
India, I don't have off the top market size data, but whatever we shared out there, I guess. But we based we have over 2,000 odd customers so far, but that's across spas and salons, not spa alone.
So since I represent the hospitality industry, I was interested in knowing, you mentioned premium and higher end luxury. Is there something that you are looking at, specifically for hotels and?
Yeah, so we do work with some hotels. Recently we had, we have had some hotels like there's a Taj as a Jiva Spa kind of brand there, and so those kinds which have branded spas which are very focused will be interested in our solutions. Those which are isolated spas may be less of a priority, but we do work with a lot of resort spas, and that's something we expect to continue to increase. Our primary focus initially has been on day spas and salons, like deep spas which are out there in the city spas.
As I told you before, actually, for the spa and the salon, actually, it's more of trend. You go, you start that people, you know that people maybe to be somewhere around. And people really don't like, so how do you feel it's going to help so much? Because if I have a haircut, I will have to go to a particular salon and I know that particular person.
Yeah.
When you go to
So-
the salon or the spa, like it's more of a trend activity.
Yeah, so the question was, it's more based on your trust. Always work with a particular hairstylist. Why would this app help you, etc. Even if it's the same hairstylist you want to go to, and you want to know if he or she's available at that natural salon next door to your house, It's very hard to figure that out today. You have to call, you have to check, or you have to walk in and wait for the guy. So Take 5 will solve that problem for you. You don't have to wait when you're going. You'll know when he's available and you can go in and get your appointment and leave, and you can pay ahead of time and not worry about it then and there. That's one. Second is that we do believe, unlike, let's say, a restaurant or a hotel room, your ratings are important in how you pick a restaurant like Zomato and all these, helping you figure out which restaurants are good and you can go. Now when it comes to my body, and somebody's going to actually treat my skin, give me a massage or get a haircut, it's even more so important that I better know who this person is that I'm going to let them do this, right, kind of stuff, compared to I'm just going into a hotel and staying or eating at some table at a restaurant. So we think other customer experiences are even more important for me to learn about as a consumer before I commit to a business. And that's where Take 5 will do a great job of, because every time you finish a service like an Uber or something, it would ask the consumer to rate. And so it will be able to give you ratings and actual reviews by customers, and it will reward customers who actually give reviews, so that there's more and more reviews in the system. And we do think the number one way, based on our understanding of the industry, when you ask, why do you choose to go to a particular place for a hair treatment or a thing, it's actually based on saying your colleague or somebody, you look at them and you realize, wow, that's a beautiful hair today or beautiful style. Where did you get it done? Oh, I went to JCB or B Blunt or whatever, right? So they say, okay, man, I should also go check it out. And then I may go to the next step. Who at B Blunt? Who was the person at JCB, right? And ask for the same person. That's the nature of the business. Right? So Take 5 makes it very easy.
So, what payment options are available, and do you have any plan to get a wallet system?
Yeah, right now we're going with the credit card based payment system. That's what we use. But we will look at integrating with wallet solutions as well. We are evaluating. I know there are multiple wallets out there in the market, but right now it will do integrates with credit card payment and stores credit card on file, and so that the customer doesn't need to keep giving the same card every time and stuff. And it does a job of all your, there's the one-time password stuff and all. We solve that problem because we use something called JustPay, which makes it very easy for us to do the one-time password integration.
So as you launch in Hyderabad and Mumbai, how many spas you have on board?
We have probably around spas and salons across these two metros are close to maybe
Like how many
400.
spas and salons would the customer be able to see when he
Yeah, they'll be able to see about 400-500 of them, but they'll only see what's in their area. See, there's a way to select. First, it's an instant app. You open the app, it instantly shows you what's around you, and then 2 clicks you are done with your appointment. It's not like it's going to make you do a lot of laborious stuff. But if you said, no, I wasn't looking for here. Evening I'm going to be in Bandra and want an appointment in Bandra, then you can choose Bandra's area and evening time, and then it will show you what's available there. But by default, it assumes, just like Uber, when you open the app, you want an appointment around you. And I'm going to show you what are the options. So our goal is, as long as we deliver enough options around them that they can pick from, that's a meaningful impact we're having for the consumer. So thank you. I'm here. It is Sarita, who's our VP of Marketing. She's also one of the founders. Both of us are around here for you if you have any more questions.
Thanks, all the best.
Thank you.